What you mean you don't know Pana? She's dope. What you mean? What you mean? What you mean? What you mean?
What is poppin' YouTube? Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl DOPEaxxPANA. Today I have my girl Trinity here and we're going to be doing knee length small knotless box braids. I'm super excited to share this video with you guys. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel, then click that subscribe button and hit the notification bell so you guys can be notified every single time I post. So let's jump right into this look, guys. So I'm going to start off by parting her hair from ear to ear, and we split that top section down the middle because she is going to be wearing a middle part. I like to do middle parts just because it looks good when you have a middle part and you flip it to either side, so that's usually my go-to. I didn't pre-part her entire head, but for the front sections I am going to pre-part just to make sure that each side is very symmetrical. I did a total of 7 rows up each side, and I'm not going to count how many braids I put in just because everybody's head is really going to be different, guys. Everybody just has different head shapes, different densities, but I will tell you guys that yes, I did do 7 rows up the side of each side, so that's a total of 14 rows for this top section. The back section I didn't pre-part just because it would take too long, guys, for me to pre-part, and once I have a guide for the front I can kind of match the back up with that, so it's not really necessary. And when I'm doing small knotless, I really just like to jump into the style because it takes a really long time. So this style took me a total of 9 hours to do. It took me 4 hours to braid her entire head, and then it took me another 5 hours to extend the length. And I used 7 packs of Expressions braiding hair. I used the 3 times pre-stretched 58 inches, and this is the same hair that I had got in my Sam's Beauty Supply haul. So I'll go ahead and link that video in the top right section if you guys haven't already watched that. So Trinity's color is super grown out now, so I'm going to really make sure I focus on tucking those ends in so that you guys can't see any of that color. It is a little trickier to tuck when you're doing knotless box braids. One tip is just to make sure that you're using enough hair to actually cover up your client's natural hair. And you should always be focusing on tucking when you're doing any type of protective style because that's how you keep their hair protected. But color tucking is really a skill that not everybody has. So if you are someone who is really good at tucking, then yes, you can charge more for that service. So if you guys follow me on DOPEaxxPANA, then you guys have probably already seen my TikTok that went viral for this hairstyle, y'all. It went viral because I told TikTok that I charged $700 for this hairstyle. I told them, argue with your mama about it, don't argue with me, because one thing I'm not going to do is lower my prices or my standards for anybody. And I want to just give out some inspiration or just a couple tips for braiders who are new and upcoming in the industry. I know that pricing is always a really touchy subject for us. People say we charge too much. A lot of people reach out and they don't know what they should charge for the quality of their work. And the first thing that I want to say is until you see value in yourself, until you see the value in your work, other people won't see it. For the longest time, I was charging $100, $40, $60 for box braids, and I would see people around me get in the bag and they were nowhere near my quality. And it just got to a point where I said, you know what, until I see value in myself and the quality in my work, other people won't see it. I always try to elevate. It doesn't matter. I post about this a lot on my Instagram that I have been working on the precision in my parting and my knotless box braids. I'm actually getting ready to teach classes on them. So y'all, I'm always learning and growing. I'm licensed. A lot of people on that TikTok were like, you don't even wash and blow dry hair. Oh no, baby. I'm licensed. And in any of my videos, you can see my license sitting right on that counter, baby. I do all of that. People were saying, oh, you don't grow out people's hair. No, baby. I have a whole hair journey on my channel where I literally grew someone's hair out. So people will always say and do things, and it's not even about them not being able to afford it. They just don't see a value in your work, and that's fine. I'm not for everybody. Everybody is not my client. The funniest thing is, like, when I actually posted that TikTok, I knew it was going to trigger people and I didn't care because I wanted my style to go viral. I actually did this style for free for Trinity because she was modeling for me and I felt like doing small knotless box braids. And so when I was done with the style, I was like, you know, if I ever do this again on a client, I am charging $700. We did this in a total of, well, it was one day. It took 9 hours. So basically it took me 4 hours to braid down her entire head the way that I'm doing it now. I didn't braid down the ends because of course I had to go in and extend the length. It took me an extra 5 hours to extend the length. We actually took a 6-hour break in between this style. So I started at 2 o'clock. We took a break at 6:30 and then we came back at 12 a.m. and we finished at 5 o'clock just because I had stuff that I had to do that day. And I'm actually going to show you guys how I extend these, but y'all, look at how neat these are. All my boxes are the same size, y'all. My parts are on point. I just want to tell you guys, like, it is so hard being a braider sometimes because I feel like we are just so underpaid. We're so underrated. You know, people will cash out and spend the bag on frontals, weaves, all of that good stuff. Like, until we raise our standards as braiders and really stick to what we say, other people just really won't see the value in our work, y'all. I literally stood and did this for 9 hours, no assistant. Like, these braids are to her knees. I made sure that every single piece of hair that I added in had no lumps or bumps in it. Like, there is a lot of work and time and quality that goes into this. So yeah, I said what I said, and if people don't want to pay $700, well then baby, I'm not the stylist for you. But it's just so funny because seeing my comments on Instagram and TikTok are just so different, because TikTok is a lot of younger kids who probably don't know nothing about working, and my Instagram is more of a working class. It's obviously my clients and other braiders, so you just get two different perspectives on each platform. But I love to trigger a couple people on TikTok. Y'all know I love to kiki and clap back at people, so it's nothing to me. But I just wanted to put that into perspective. Let me know in the comment section down below how much you guys would pay for a set like this. I'm just really, really curious. A lot of people are like, you know, $700 for braids that won't even last. These braids are about to last Trinity a minute. We already talked about her just coming in for a touch-up. That'll be done a couple months from now. So yeah, I'm super excited for that. I'll make sure I bring her in and record her for that service. On point. So yeah, let's have a good discussion down in the comment section down below what you guys would charge for that. But anyway, I'm gonna move into how I actually add this hair in, because a lot of people have asked me this in previous videos before, so I wanted to give you guys an up close tutorial. So I'm gonna show you guys how I add this piece in. If your piece is too big, too thick, or added in incorrectly, you're gonna get a lump. So you guys can see as I'm braiding this here, there's a lump in that braid, and I don't know if you can see it or not, but I can see it. So what's gonna happen is I'm gonna take that down, and I'm gonna share with you guys two different ways that I will add in my hair. So the first one is I'm gonna go underneath. I put this in slow-mo so you guys could see it, and I'm gonna connect it to the right and the left side. If you're using this method, you need to make sure that you pinch really tightly, because it is very easily to lose the hair in this method. I'm going to continue braiding, and you guys can see that there is a nice seamless braid, and you cannot tell where I added that piece in. I'm also going to show you guys another method. So for the second method, I'm going to take the piece of hair and put it underneath. I'm going to add it to my middle strand and my strand that's on the left side, and I'm going to continue braiding. This is probably the easiest method and the one that I use the most, but one thing that you really need to make sure is that the piece of hair that you're adding in is small. If it's not small and it's too big, then you will see a lump, and that's when you know you need to take it out and take some of the hair off of it. So sometimes you definitely have to play around. For each of these braids, I had to add in 4 to 5 pieces in order to get my length to be consistent. Basically what I did is I did a couple guide braids, which means I braided a couple all the way down, and then I had Trinity stand up and confirm the length. Once she found the length that she wanted, then I would match all of my braids to that same exact length. So yeah, y'all, I'm just gonna let you guys go ahead and watch me braid a couple of these down. I know a lot of times you guys ask how I'm adding in that hair, so I'm just trying to make sure that I show you guys how I am doing that. This really took the bulk amount of time. Like I said, this took 5 hours, y'all. We finished at 5 a.m. If y'all are on my channel all the time, then y'all already know, like, I'm always doing hair overnight. I don't know how I work at these crazy ass hours. Y'all be on autopilot. So yeah, but I'm super excited to show you guys this video and the finished look, because it literally turned out so fire. If you guys haven't already, make sure you guys follow me on TikTok, Instagram, Snapchat, yeah, all that. I'll make sure I link all of my handles at the end of the video, and yeah, I'll see you guys when we get to the finishing touches. so for my last finishing touches, I'm going in with the Bronner Brothers Moisturizing Wrap Lotion, y'all. This is my absolute favorite mousse. Y'all know I used to love Vigorol, but their caps just pissed me off. They fixed it since then, but it's too late. Already switched up. So this is like actually my favorite styling mousse. I'm actually getting ready to draw my own product line. My mousse is literally fire, so I cannot wait to release that. That's probably one of my favorite products from the line. It's called the Dope Collection, and I have talked a little bit about it. I'm gonna try to release on my birthday, y'all, but it's been a little bit of a struggle right now just because of COVID and everything. So please just keep my brand in your thoughts. Send me positive vibrations, good vibes, all that. So I'm gonna go in with that. I do a little bit of hairspray. I'm using Gorilla Glue. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding, y'all. I'm using Spritz, and I go in with Magic Fingers Shine and Jam oil sheen, and I'm gonna go ahead and spray that. That's just gonna give it a nice finish and help to hold down any type of flyaways that may be at the top. I did go through and trim all of the braids, y'all, while my water was boiling, just trying to get them as clean as possible. And then I'm gonna go in and dip them. I always try to avoid touching my client's natural hair. Trinity's hair is probably not as long as where I'm dipping it at in these braids, and hers is really easy to see because obviously her ends are a lot lighter. But y'all, I'm gonna link her most recent video, or the last video that I did before this, in the top right section, because her hair has grown and is thriving so much, and so I'm super excited to just share her journey with you guys. So this here is my finished look, guys. I was finally finished. This was literally the happiest day of my life when I did my last braid on her. My parts are on point. These braids are so crisp, so neat. I absolutely love this style. I'm gonna give you guys a bunch of different angles of it just so you guys can see my parting. Like I said, if you want additional pictures, make sure you guys check me out on Instagram at Braided Up. That's BRAYEDUP. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Let's have a little discussion down in the comment section down below, baby, because I'm tired of y'all coming at me for my prices on perp. So yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below, how much you guys would pay for this service. As always, thank you guys so much for your support. I really appreciate those who are always rocking with me, always supporting. I see you guys, and a lot of times when you guys reach out to me, I need to hear what you're saying. I need the motivation. You guys tell me I motivate you guys a lot, but you guys actually motivate me to keep going and keep pushing. So thank you guys so much, my true day one supporters, subscribers. I love all you guys. As always, don't forget to hit the like button, drop a comment down below, subscribe to my channel, and as always, I will catch you guys in my next video.
What you mean you don't know Pana? She's dope. What you mean? What you mean? What you mean? What you mean?